Okay, so this is entitled 16. 16 marks the age when I grew up, both as a man and as a poet. Unlike a boy freshly gone through puberty, this acquired maturity was more than just for show, and so I lost my virginity in the days that followed. I did it all in black ink, to think. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. My mind was a strain and questions were holes filtering my motives. All I knew was that I had to get through, because at the end of the day, most of my friends had already done it. I mean, forget that most of them were lying. Forget that most of them were lying, I knew. But it sure sounded like they knew what they were saying, and I wanted to say something too. I mean, so much for not buckling under pressure. I unbuckled under pressure and tried to get some to her name. Sounded something like inspiration, and she seemed up for it. That one night stand, but unknown to me, she had other plans, and so I had to think long and hard. Yes, long and hard about rhythm and about technique. But when it was all said and done with, it was all over way too quick, because as soon as my pen touched paper, there flowed ink. And on that night, the idea was conceived, and I fathered my first poem at the age of 16. She was heavily criticized, but would always remain beautiful in my eyes. Yes, I was a proud father, and I named her for the first time. And though the road was rough, though the road was unclear, I trusted that there was a way to make it. I seeked advice from those who had made it before me, and before long we grew. We grew on each other and on them, the critics. You see, what they told me was that I should stick with it, and so I'm telling you, artists, stick with it. Whether it be fathering children or poetry, some of us are way too quick to seek the easy button and fail to see the rewards hidden behind difficulty. How many of us have bought poems as first thought just because we thought they were not good enough? Poems are like children after all, and poets, we are parents, so let's give ourselves a chance. 16 marks the age when I grew up, both as a man and as a poet. For at the age of 16, I wrote for the first time. Thank you very much.